Hi, I'm Dan Schessel, and you are watching Off the Shelf, where every single week we are reviewing a bunch of comics right here on YouTube on Friday. I try to keep my reviews as spoiler-free as possible and kid-friendly. So, with all that out of the way, we are just going to get going with this. So this one is for Batman number 18. This one is kind of broken up into two chapters. The first chapter really focuses, well, the whole book actually focuses on Harper Row and her character for this, and basically she's the main focus during this whole book. The story that we're getting is some time has passed, since Damion's death. You see Batman just go on a huge rampage, and you really see him just pounding absolutely everybody. All the small petty crooks, anything he can get his hands on. He's basically just going out there day in, day out, not stopping. And you really see Harper as a character go in there, just try to intercede and try to find out what is actually happening with Batman and really get to the whole meaning of it. We really get to see her driving force behind what she's doing and why she's doing it. And as a character, we're getting to actually see her grow more. And it really looks like they're setting her up to be the next Robin. And to me, that just, I don't think that's right, especially right now. I don't want to see another Robin for at least a little while. And I'm not sure if her character would actually fit as a Robin. I see her more as an Oracle kind of type person more than anything. And right now, for me, Damion is Robin, and he's still Robin. The first half of this book does an absolutely fantastic job of portraying some of the pain that Bruce is really going through. And even though it's not through his eyes, you can really see what's going on and how he's reacting to the whole situation. Having read Batman and Robin first kind of actually helped me understand a little bit more of what he's going through. And it really helped me when I was reading Batman to get through that book and actually see some of the things that are actually happening to Bruce. The first half of the book, the art is absolutely amazing. I loved it. It just felt right at home when I'm reading this book. We do get a different artist this week, but it really does. It feels like it's just Greg Capullo's art in there, and it's just fantastic. I just absolutely loved it. The second half of the book was a little bit jarring for me, and it's always a little bit jarring every time you bring in a new artist and a little bit more of a different creative team, and they're working on the same book and kind of still working at the same goal. It's another touching story about Harper Row. This time she's going after more Bruce and trying to get to Batman that way. But as a whole, the story really just didn't grab me. I'm also not quite sure what happened between chapter 1 and chapter 2, because there was some information that she didn't quite understand or quite know at the time, and then she kind of figures it out. I'm not sure when that happened, and it doesn't really show you that during this book, so I was a little bit confused on that whole thing as well. The art during the second half was just okay. For whatever reason, I just couldn't get over the sea of orange that I kept on seeing during the second half. It was a little bit on the distracting side for me. Overall, the two-part book featuring Harper Row was really just a touching story on both ends. One I think is a little bit better than the other. The art in the First half is absolutely fantastic. The second half was kind of a sea of orange. I'm going to give this book a 4 out of 5. And to be honest with you, I would have probably given a 5 out of 5 had it just been the one half of the book. But just because it kind of was a little bit jarring and the art wasn't quite the same as the first half, I gotta knock it down a point. But it is a fantastic book, and it really does showcase Harper Row and what she's capable. And you can really see that she's just still a rookie, right? And she's just learning the ropes, and she's not quite there yet. But we'll get to see a little bit more. I know for sure that we'll get to see a lot more of Harper Row in the more books to come. So that was for Batman number 18. So I want to thank everybody out there for watching this video. Remember, you guys can click any one of these reviews right now, and you can go over to go check that out. And if you're on some sort of mobile device, remember to just go click on my page, and you guys can get to those reviews as well. So that's it for this episode. Thank you guys again for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next one.